Hi there! Welcome to our video lesson in Statistics and Probability, Quarter-3, Week 1A. Objectives: the learner illustrates a random variable and distinguishes between discrete and continuous random variables. Let's start with exercise number 1. Study the given table below about the population of the Philippines in the years 2000, 2010, and 2015. We have 3 questions for this. Let's start with question number 1. What are the given variables in the table? Our answer, there are 5, and these are here: total population, household population, institutional population, then we have the average household size, and the annual growth rate. Question number 2, we have which of the variables are discrete variables? So in this case, there are 3 answers. We have the total population. Since the data are given using whole numbers, there is no decimal part, there is no fraction part, so that is a discrete random variable. Another is household population. Then we have another one, the last one in this discrete variable is institutional population. Question number 3, which of the variables are continuous variables? The answer, we have average household size. You will notice we have a decimal point here for the average. That is the sign that it's a continuous variable. Other times you have fractions, so that is also considered as a continuous variable. Then we have also annual growth rate. So these are the answers for exercise number 1. Moving on to exercise number 2. Tell whether each variable is discrete or continuous. Number 1, the time required for a vehicle to cover 20 kilometers. The time. We need a unit of measure or some instrument to measure the time or to quantify the time. And in this case, we have, for example, a clock. But we need a unit of measure. It could be in hours, in minutes, or in seconds. So since we need an instrument for this, to quantify time alone cannot be quantified using counting numbers. We need measuring instrument. So we have a continuous variable. The time is a continuous variable. For number 2, the number of airplanes in an airport. And this time, we have to count this, so it's a discrete variable. The number of airplanes in an airport is a discrete variable. There is no such thing as, say, for example, 5.5 airplanes in an airport. We cannot do that. We can only quantify the number of airplanes using counting numbers. Number 3, volume of water. In this case, we can quantify water using a unit of measure, which is a volume. So in this case, we have a continuous variable. Number 4, test scores of students randomly selected. We have here the score on the test. Examples are 17, 18, up to 30. So using counting numbers, we can quantify the test scores. So we have this as a discrete variable. For number 5, the number of times a club will appear when drawing a standard deck of cards. So this is an ace of a club, 2 of clubs, 3 of club, 4 of club, and so on. So we can use a discrete variable meaning the number of times a club will appear when drawing a standard deck of cards, is a discrete variable. For number 6, the number of doubles in a roll of 2 dice that we have, say 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. There are 6 doubles in a roll of 2 dice, and it's a discrete variable because we are using counting numbers to quantify the number of doubles in a roll of 2 dice. For number 7, we have the temperature of a cup of coffee served at a restaurant. Temperature alone, you cannot use set of counting numbers to quantify the temperature, but we have to use an instrument to quantify that. And that particular instrument is in the form of thermometer or any other measuring instrument. And the units could be in degree Fahrenheit and degree Celsius. So therefore, it is a continuous variable. For number 8, the number of patrons arriving at a restaurant, we have here, when we say patrons, it is the number of clients, customers, patronizers. So we have discrete. We can quantify the number of patrons arriving at a restaurant using counting numbers. So it's discrete variable. So this is all for now, and see you in the next video.
If you are not yet a subscriber of my channel, kindly subscribe, and please don't forget to like and share. And if you are a subscriber, you will be updated with more uploads for these learning activity videos. Thank you, and always stay happy, healthy, and safe.